Morning everyone, Martin here again from FU Fishing and more. I've just come down here this morning, down the Caboolture River Jack, down Baker's Flats. We had a real bad day yesterday where we didn't do much at all. It wasn't a bad day, it was a brilliant day actually. We caught a feed and thoroughly enjoyed the day. And went home, cleaned it, cooked it. If you haven't watched that one, I posted that one last night. But we're back down the flats here. They've had a lot of rain, so up the top end of the river, and just curious to see whether the whiting are here. I'm having a lot of trouble finding the whiting lately, which for this time of the year is extremely unusual. So I'm just going to scout around here today and see if they're here, and you can all ride along beside me. You might all notice me faithful old blue Eskie's gone. We've now got this beautiful new one that Jerry from Tropical Iceboxes kindly gave to me, and I thank you again, Jerry. It works beautifully. I've given it a fair bit of use since you brought it down that day, and this is the first trip out in the boat, so I'm sure it'll serve me well. That never took long. I don't think it's a there's another one there. I got him. I'll bring him in first, I think. All of about 3 minutes. Might have lost that other one. Bloody little brim. Plagued by those, eh? Leave him there for a second. Still got this other bloke. Oh, target species first up. Beautiful whiting. Another half a dozen of those will make my day. That's what I've been looking for a while now. They've been a bit hard to find. This river this time of the year should be really firing with them, but same with over Sandstone where I've been fishing. For some reason, helicopters in the background spraying mosquitoes. The whiting this year, I don't know what it is, but they've been exceptionally scarce everywhere apparently. A few, but not in the numbers they should be for this time of year. But all the seasons are out of whack. Like, mates are still getting snapper, bloody flathead were late. Just we hope that wasn't a one-off. Target species again. I might have been looking in the wrong place for the whiting lately, I think. They're back down here by the look of it. I hope, at any rate. Not monstrous fish, just nice, legal, fat. They're real fat actually. And all of those. We've made what we come for. The abbies aren't the best today, they're left over from yesterday. They're half dead. I've got some preserved ones there as a backup, but anyhow, we'll see how we go. A few whiting here, which is a plus. I did have one on this one. dropped off while I struck that other one. I'm biting that other one again already. Looks like a little brim bite. Leave a note in the comments if other people have had trouble finding whiting lately, because I found them extremely hard lately. The flathead I've made up for it, of course, but try to work out a pattern for these whiting, and just when you think you got them worked out, they do something completely different. This year, probably, unless that cold snap we had coming into spring put them into a false winter, I'm not sure. Sorry about the helicopter noise. They should go soon. Hopefully. Got this one on the way around. Feels like a better fish too, if you get whiting. Nice fish. That's what we're chasing. Definitely nice fish. Got big tides today, so there's a lot of run in that water. So he's been finicky. He might take it. Yeah, I think he's taking it alright, taking the bait. Felt the weight of a sinker, nicked off one or the other. Probably more whiting than I've caught in the last 2 weeks. Like I said, we had a real good run on the flathead until yesterday and the day before, and they were real quiet. But they reckon there's a chance of a storm this afternoon, so maybe the change got them stirred up a little bit this morning. But this is the last day. If I come down this morning, this is the last day we're going to have this week by the look of it. It's starting to look like it's going to turn real ugly. Big southeasterly rain for 3 days, then a big southeasterly following it. Another fish. Not quite sure what it is yet. Feels like a whiting. Staying down like one. Yep. So they're not giants, but they are good legal fish. It's better than what I've been getting, that's for sure. And he got the other line all caught up. This feels like it might be a nicer fish. That's the same as what I've been getting, I think. Oh no, he's sitting down now. Yeah, beautiful whiting. Can't complain about them. They're up in their 30s. I've swallowed it. rubbish on that other rod by the look of it. They definitely seem to be out in this gutter side, that's for sure. Right on the edge of the big sandbank that's here. We're up at Baker's Flats in the Caboolture River, for anyone that wants to know. Gutter run through there. That water's dirtied up too. Interesting. Normally I find they don't like that dirty water up here. What's going on with this one? Nothing. It might move over in just a fraction, I think. In a minute. Majority of the fish are coming out on that side there. Maybe they haven't started to come up on the sandbank yet. They will have to work up here with those big tides. You'll get them up right on top of it out here. Certainly nice to catch a few whiting again. It's been a little while since we've had a whiting session. Like I say, as long as we're catching up for a feed each time, that's all that matters. The rest is a bonus. Just moved over a bit towards the gutter where the majority of the bites were. We've hooked up again, like it paid off. Seem to be hanging just in that one spot there too. Probably going to get a bit of wind noise from now on because that wind's picking up. Bloody nuisance. But anyhow, missed him. And let it come around seems to be the go. They love that moving bait. There is sometimes when they'll only take it when it's straight down the back, but majority of the time they love it when it's drifting around. Old whiting, they love a moving bait. Completely cleaned that hook off that last one. Certainly not a grade bait today, that's for sure. Oh, there's another quarry. Put the weight on. No, too impatient. Got to wait till that tip's loaded up, and you've got to work out on the day too. At what stage do you let them load up? I've had it sometimes where they just got to take it down ½ inch, any more than that and they'll drop it. Other days, you've got to wait until they just about pull it down to the bloody water. What keeps fish interesting is trying to work out their patterns on the day. And as I said before, whiting have got that many different bite patterns, and they'll go through about ½ dozen of them in one day. Sometimes on the one tide they'll change their bite patterns, sorry. Yeah, we'll bait this one up and get him back in. A bit of luck, he'll still be hanging there. we moved over. The majority of the bites now are on the opposite side of the boat. We might have moved over too far. But we can always move back. What happens when you don't have the wheel, the nut not tight enough on an algae, you get an overspin. Smaller. I don't think that bloke will quite make me mind. The rule out for him. Oh yeah, he makes the grade. Not a lot to spare. Oh, getting more stripe and flash Gordon here this morning. A bit of fresh in the water. Seem to come in with the tide unless they're pumping the big construction site over here. And when they pump that out, this water goes all dirty and the fish go off the bite. Brim. It's a whiting, it's a nice one. Staying down like a whiting. Could be a grunter. Which is what it is. I think, or that or a big brim. Grunter. Wonder when they were going to show up. That's what it is, so we'll just see whether he saw it. Yep, makes the grade. They got to swallow these bloody grunter. So this is another grunter, by the way, it bit. Brim. Oh, good fish on that one too. Just let him be for a minute. We'll get this one in. Oh, what a honker. Bloody beauty. What a mate. Another little grunter. nearly as long as what they are wide. Not wide as what they are long, one or the other. 35, 36, that's getting up there where I like them. I was about to make a shift, but I think I'll give it a little bit longer. It's certainly good to see the whiting starting to come back. It's going to be a late season, I think. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done it. If you'd like notification of when I'm bringing another video out, hit that notification bell as well. And you might have noticed lately I've been putting the odd cooking video on the end of my videos. If you'd like to see more of that, please leave a note in the comments. Just let me know you'd like to see some more cooking ones on the end. So thank you for your support. Give it a couple more minutes here and then I'll move over or down a car. I've seen the whiting seem to have slackened off here, which they do normally at this time of tide. It's a big tide today, it's got a lot of run in it, so it's going to be a case of chase them up towards the top of the tide. Just keep looking and see if you can find them. So they get up right up in the mangroves on the sandbanks. I might even go further over there, down there, and fish up on the top of that big sandbank down there, which I haven't done for a long time. In this video, I'm just going to quickly show you, as I promised some of the followers, of how I cook my how I prepare and cook my shovel-nosed shark, or ray, whatever you want to call them. From the trunk, I just cut them down both sides of the cartilage backbone, and then take the skin off like you would any other fish, and then cube it up into bite-sized cubes, pieces about that size. And we're going to do what my grandfather taught me years ago, and there's plenty of recipes out there how to do it. Poor man's lobster. And you'll need, the recipe is normally 2 quarts of water, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of salt, and I use garlic butter, which is my little added bit. You do it as well, and I found it comes up a big improvement on the old traditional recipe. Only a little bit of that in, you don't need a lot. I use that for everything, cooking rice, you name it. And a bit of pepper as well, and 2 slices of the lemon. You bring your water to the boil, and you put in mix in your salt and your sugar, stir it up until it dissolves, put your lemon in, and then let the water come back to a rolling boil, and then you put in your fish pieces, shark in this case, and I'll get back to you when we get to that stage. Right, our water's just come to a boil. I'm going to put the ingredients, I've turned the stove back a minute until I mix them in. We put in the sugar and the salt. This is a small amount than what the recipe is, because I've just adjusted it to suit. Stir that until you've got it well and truly dissolved in. Add your garlic butter. And just stir it until she's all dissolved. Drop the lemons in. So then you just bring it back up onto a rolling boil. That's back up to a rolling boil now. Just turn it back a little bit. You don't want it leaping out of the saucepan. And you don't stir it. Once you put your fish in, you don't stir it. And you just leave them sit on the bottom. And when they come to the top, you scoop them off, they're cooked. And that's basically all there is to it. It's pretty simple, straightforward, easy as, and tastes really good. You get some butter then, and while they're cooking, smelt some butter, add a bit of lemon juice to it, and then when they're cooked, dunk them straight in that, and the mouth like a lollipop. They're starting, as you can see, they're starting to come to the surface now. When they come to the surface, they're cooked. I won't put this in butter and eat it now because I'll wait for the wife to come home tonight and we'll have it for tea. I'll make some nice tasty sandwiches or something like that with it. We'll have it for the salad. Beautiful white fish. Stays nice and moist. It doesn't taste fishy whatsoever. It's got a fish flavour, but not that real strong fish flavour like shark can have at times, or rays. Doing it this way eliminates all that. And as followers have told me, that like eating shark, there's more than one way to do it. And that's basically it. Fish comes up yellowy on the outside, nice and white on the inside, real white on the inside. Just the beautiful, absolutely beautiful.